What is up everyone, it's Alex here. Yesterday I posted a video about the new second stimulus check proposal called the Heroes Act, and I explained everything in detail so that all of you can understand all that it's to know about, or all the key elements that are about to know about the second round of stimulus checks. If you want to check the video out, it's going to be linked in the description down below. But today it's something different. I'm gonna pour my thoughts out about how silly I believe that the current situation is being treated by the Congress and by the President with respect to the new round of stimulus checks in order to send relief to the economy and to then stimulate the economy. I find it outrageous after the new $3 trillion stimulus package was introduced that contained much of the things that was desired by both parties, like the state and local funding, extra funds for virus testing, extra funds for hazard pay, and so many other things. And then the Republicans and the president are firmly against it. The comments and the opinions about the Heroes Act range from "this is kind of the mother of all Christmas trees of pet policies and pet projects," "this is a 1,800 pages press release that has no chance of getting through Congress." Even President Trump says that the new $3 trillion plus stimulus relief package was dead on arrival. It is one thing when members of the Congress, either Republicans or Democrats, state their opinions and make comments about a proposal, but there's another thing when the president that has the power to sign an act or a proposed bill into law states something like that. Even if a bill passes both chambers of the Congress, the Senate and the House of Representatives, the president has the ultimate power to sign that proposed legislation into law. It boggles me why those with power to stimulate the economy in a current situation like this fail to take action on Fed's warning of lasting economic damage without more stimulus. Indeed, the Fed's chairman Jerome Powell, the man who makes it rain, said that additional support could be costly, but he adds that it is worth it if it helps avoid long-term economic damage and leaves us with a stronger recovery. Also, even though the emergency money for the people Act got tremendous support behind it and there's hundreds of thousands of supporters of the bill, it continues to be completely ignored. Yes, 6 months of $2,000 payments for 200 plus people might cost a lot, but 1 to 2 months, considering what the Fed said and considering the Fed's warning, it could actually make sense in the current situation that we are in, because 70% of the US economy is consumer spending. If people have money to spend, they will boost the economy. Those money will flow back into the economy. There's one other thing that needs to be taken into consideration. The money that the people receive with those stimulus checks is not to stimulate the economy, but basically it's just a relief for many people. Everything that was passed and is going to be passed is just a relief measure. Only after the economy is relieved of the current situation, the stimulus can actually take place. Then the economy can be stimulated in order to get things going and start making people spending again, because the behavior of the consumer might change a lot if they see that they won't have sufficient money to support themselves. It is also very odd that they don't take into consideration the fact that the reopening of the economy might be very short-lasting, considering the fact that the countries that reopened their economies before saw a surge in the cases, in the increase in cases. Guess what measures will be taken when the cases will begin to start growing exponentially again? They'll probably lock the country again and send people home and lock people in the houses, because they will get back to the previous measures that apparently worked to contaminate the virus, to contaminate the spreading of this bug that shall not be named on YouTube. But the reopening might actually be very short-lived, and I have no idea why they don't take that into consideration. If that was not enough, guess what another lockdown would cause? A tremendous downfall in the economy again, because, well, guess what will happen if people need to stay at home even more and probably more people will lose their jobs. The Fed survey found that 40% of people who were earning $40,000 or less and had a job in February were unemployed in March. 40% of people that were earning $40,000 or less lost their job in March. Unemployment is at 36 million people. It looks like the behavior around this is just like, meh, it's another one of those. But it really isn't another one of those. And just as Ray Dalio points out, we are very well in a depression, not a recession. And we could see a big downfall of the economy if they don't step in fast. I have no idea why they decide to play deep politics at a time when actual relief is needed. And by the time they need to spend money, they will have to spend a lot more to get the economy out of the deeper hole that it went through, because there was not enough spending at a time where things could have been solved with a lot less. When the damage to the economy will be much worse, they'll have to spend more, and then probably the consequences of spending more at a time like that one will affect the economy even more than if they would have spent earlier. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and smash the like button to see how many people actually need another round of stimulus checks. Alright everyone, I want to thank you so much for watching this video. I know it was kind of a rant and I poured my thoughts out about the current situation and how I view that they played the game at a time like this one when actual relief is needed. Feel free to subscribe if you want to see more videos about personal finance and investing, and as of now, stimulus checks, stimulus proposals, because I think that some of you actually benefit from these videos at a time like this one. Feel free to destroy the like button for pointing out how many people actually need another round of stimulus checks. And until next time, my friends, take care, have a wonderful day.